We are starting with the audio test. This is the ultimate camera comparison video of Nothing Phone 2A versus Samsung Galaxy A56. Both mid-range phones. This is a really good day today for camera comparison video. I bet we will get a lot of good images and videos. So we have a triple camera setup on Galaxy A56 with that 5 megapixel macro, while we have a proper triple camera setup on CMF Phone 2 Pro, ultra-wide main and telephoto. I think that's it for the quick audio test. Let the battle begin. On the widest field of view, which is 1x, you will notice that you have a brighter and warmer portrait on CMF Phone 2 Pro, while you have a natural looking and better background blur on Galaxy A56. The edge detection on Samsung phone is a hit or miss, while we have a better edge detection on CMF Phone 2 Pro. On this third image, Galaxy A56 missed on the background blur, while CMF Phone 2 Pro is perfectly done. On 2x, you would see that both phones can detect foreground and background. You got stronger contrast on CMF phone, while you have a brighter image on Galaxy A56. Also, the face on Galaxy phone is sometimes soft but natural looking, while CMF Phone 2 Pro crushes the shadows. In terms of details, I'll go with CMF Phone 2 Pro looking at this image. Again, a bit soft on Galaxy A56. On portrait zoom, we got 3x and 4x on CMF Phone 2 Pro, while we don't have this option in focal lengths on Samsung Galaxy A56. The new Samsung mid-range only offers 2 focal lengths from 24mm to 50mm, while we have 4 focal lengths on CMF Phone 2 Pro. I like the selfie cameras on both phones. On this shot, you will notice that they both look the same, just a tad darker on CMF Phone 2 Pro. The edge detection are also good on both phones. Alright, this is the vlogging test using CMF Phone 2 Pro and Galaxy A56. 4K 30 FPS on Galaxy A56 and 1080p 30 FPS on CMF Phone 2 Pro. So why we're doing different video scenarios for the video quality, we have vlogging right now. Later we will do the outdoors and low light video, so you can see different scenarios. So for vlogging, I know some of you will use these phones for content creation, like what I'm doing right now. And then for outdoors, like walking your dog, general video, and then for low light videos like dinner date, family dinners. So different scenarios for the vlogging test. I think that's it for the selfie video recording. Now let's check the rear cameras. Now this is the rear camera test, starting with the ultra wide, so 8 megapixel sensor on CMF Phone 2 Pro, and we have 12 megapixel on Galaxy A56. 4K versus 1080p. We don't have 4K video recording on CMF Phone 2 Pro. We're also talking random stuff on our video recording, so I can drag the video and you can inspect the video quality of both phones. Now in terms of video quality, got a wider field of view on Galaxy A56. We'll inspect the details using my hands. So this is the details on Galaxy A56 compared to CMF Phone 2 Pro. Look at the chest piece here. It's darker on Galaxy A56 while it's brighter on CMF Phone 2 Pro. This is my face up close. Now let's check the main sensor. Now this is the main sensor on both phones, and the proper 4K video battle begins on the main sensor. 50 megapixel sensors on both phones. We got f1.8 and we have 1/1.56 inch sensor on Galaxy A56 and 1/1.57 inch sensor on CMF Phone 2 Pro. You got a wider field of view on CMF Phone 2 Pro compared to Galaxy A56. Which phone do you think is better in terms of the video quality? We got face detection autofocus on A56 and dual face detection autofocus on the CMF phone. So imagine the price of CMF phone, you got better autofocus than Galaxy A56. I think that's it for the main sensor. Now let's check the zoom. So we have 2x zoom and 2x crop on both phones. We got that 5 megapixel macro on Galaxy A56, which is unusable for video recording. So we're cropping it on the 50 megapixel sensor. While on CMF Phone 2 Pro, we got a proper 2x telephoto zoom. I'd prefer CMF Phone 2 Pro just because of the dedicated 2x zoom. I think that's it for the video quality. On the ultra-wide, you got a wider A56 and better exposed, while CMF Phone 2 Pro catches the shadows looking at the bushes and the plants. Both HDR looking shots, but you would notice that there's a difference on the colors. You got brighter and better exposed Galaxy A56. The sky is lighter on CMF Phone 2 Pro and the grass is more defined than the competition. My head all up in the clouds. I think I found it now. On the main sensor, you got more details and stronger contrast on the new CMF Phone 2 Pro, while the natural looking colors on Galaxy A56. And looking at the close-up shots, you got warmer white balance on CMF Phone and cooler tone on A56. We can shoot 2x on both phones, but I like the 50 megapixel telephoto on CMF Phone 2 Pro compared to the digital crop of Galaxy A56. Better colors and more details on CMF Phone 2 Pro compared to the competition.
I got sunshine. I got sunshine. I got sunshine. I gotta let you know.
On the far zoom, we got better details on CMF Phone 2 Pro, also a bit punched in compared to Galaxy A56.
Up, up and away, yeah, we go. I found my flow right on time.
We got macro on A56, but you can also use the 2x telephoto on CMF Phone 2 Pro. Now this is the video test outdoors. So this is 1080p 30 FPS on CMF Phone 2 Pro versus 4K 30 FPS on Galaxy A56. So this is the vlogging test outdoors with proper lighting. Looking at the colors, I think a little bit saturated on CMF Phone 2 Pro. In terms of the color of the sky, almost the same look. Brighter on Galaxy A56. Let's check video stabilization. Alright, let's check the rear cameras. We are starting with the ultra-wide, so 1080p 30 FPS on CMF Phone 2 Pro versus 4K 30 FPS, a proper 4K on Galaxy A56. Can we check the details? You have better details on the 4K video recording on Galaxy A56. Looking at the colors, you got brighter video on Galaxy A56. CMF is crushing the blacks a little bit, looking at the shadows. Let's check video stabilization. Alright, let's check the main sensor. Now this is the main sensor on both phones. I have to stop the recording because we are switching from 1080p to 4K on CMF Phone 2 Pro. But you can switch on all sensors for A56 in 4K. So this is what it looks like outdoors. Let's check the vlogging test outdoors for both phones. So this is what it looks like with human subject in frame. Which phone is better? Now checking the colors. More colorful CMF Phone compared to the natural looking Galaxy A56. I think even the sky. Let's check the video stabilization. We also have 2x on CMF Phone 2 Pro, and we're just cropping in on Galaxy A56. Look at the details on CMF Phone 2 Pro. That's a 50 megapixel sensor for you. Imagine this is a budget phone compared to Galaxy A56. And going for the farthest zoom, we got 6x on CMF Phone 2 Pro and 10x on Galaxy A56. On the ultra-wide, in terms of the colors, you got a darker and stronger contrast on CMF Phone 2 Pro, while you get a brighter and better exposed Galaxy A56. I like the colors and warmer white balance on the CMF Phone, but if you like natural looking tone, then go for Galaxy A56. Now on pitch black condition, Galaxy wins this category. On the main sensor, CMF Phone 2 Pro is a bit overexposed on this shot, but if you nail the perfect shot, you will really get good looking night shots with better contrast and colors. Again, on darker situation, Samsung Galaxy is superior. Now going for the 2x, the telephoto sensor of CMF Phone 2 Pro produces less noisy night shots. But again, on pitch black condition, you would see more on A56.
Hit me up. Cool. Love you, bro. Take care. Bye.
Now, this is the low-light video test on CMF Phone 2 Pro versus Galaxy A56. I see that the screen on CMF Phone 2 Pro is way brighter than Galaxy A56. This is 3000 nits on CMF Phone 2 Pro versus 1900 nits on Galaxy A56. I mean, for the price you pay, you're paying a lot of good stuff on CMF Phone 2 Pro. This is in 1080 30 FPS on the CMF phone, while we have 4K 30 FPS on Galaxy A56. In terms of video quality, I like the colors on CMF Phone 2 Pro compared to the natural looking Galaxy A56. It's a little bit muted colors on the Galaxy phone. Although we only have full HD on CMF Phone 2 Pro, but you got good details and contrast compared to the brighter Galaxy A56. I think in terms of resolution, it's A56, but in terms of video quality, which phone do you think is better? Now let's check the rear cameras. Now, this is the low-light video test, starting with the ultra-wide 4K 30 FPS on Galaxy A56, and we have 1080p 30 FPS on CMF Phone 2 Pro. In terms of the resolution, of course, Galaxy A56. In terms of video quality, we got a greenish, like warmer look on CMF Phone 2 Pro, but we have like a natural looking tone on Galaxy A56. It's a 12 megapixel 1/3 inch sensor on Galaxy A56. It's bigger than the 1/4 inch sensor on CMF Phone 2 Pro. It's an 8 megapixel. I think that's it for the ultra wide. Now let's check the main sensor. Now, this is the main sensor, and now we're talking 4K 30 FPS on both phones. So we have 1/1.56 inch sensor on Galaxy A56, 50 megapixel. We have 50 megapixel 1/1.57 inch on CMF Phone 2 Pro. Almost the same sensor on the main sensor. Given the price you pay for a CMF Phone 2 Pro, I think this is really good in terms of video performance. Again, just a difference on the white balance, warmer or greenish on CMF Phone 2 Pro and natural looking on Galaxy A56. Which phone do you like better in terms of the video quality on the main sensor? Now let's check the zoom. Now we're testing the zoom capabilities of both phones. We don't have a telephoto on Galaxy A56. We're only cropping in on the 50 megapixel sensor, while we have a proper telephoto on CMF Phone 2 Pro. This is 50 megapixel 2x. This reminds me of Pixel 4 and 4 XL. You have like a 2x optical zoom on the phone. I think that's it for the zoom capability and the video test on low light. Now let's check the video resolution. This is the video resolution test, starting with Samsung Galaxy A56. This is 4K 30 FPS. And we also have a proper 4K 30 FPS on CMF Phone 2 Pro, but only on the main sensor. You're gonna shoot 4K on the ultra wide and the selfie. I think that's it for a camera comparison video between these two phones. I really like CMF Phone 2 Pro just because of the price and what it offers on the camera performance. You don't have everything, but nothing will try to give you everything it can for a budget phone. I think that's it for a camera comparison video. Which phone do you think is better? Leave your comment down below, and as always, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.